Guess I get to see it with my own eyes. Jackpot. Devil May Cry.
What's going on, guys? RBG here, bringing you another video on Devil May Cry, and man, does it seem like it's been forever since I've done a video on this game. 2019 was an awesome year to be a DMC fan. We got what seemed to be a pretty sound conclusion on the Sons of Sparda saga, and the game was released to generally positive reviews. With that said, there were certain aspects that fans wished Capcom explored, but they ultimately didn't. But it looks like we may just get those aspects sooner than later. Now, before we jump into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, G2A. If you're looking for a way to purchase the hottest video games without burning a hole in your wallet, you should really consider checking them out. They offer key codes for different platforms such as Steam, PS Network, and Xbox for half the price of the original. So why wouldn't you want to take advantage of this deal? You absolutely lose if you overpay. So go ahead and seize the win. You can do so by clicking the link that will be provided in the description of this video. But anyways, guys, as you read by the title, we might be getting a Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. And I just gotta say that if this is true, I wouldn't be surprised. The DMC games have been receiving Special Editions since Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening. Like, just when we thought we had the perfect game, Hideaki Itsuno shows us how much we were wrong by releasing a definitive version, packed to the brim with additional characters and stages, and more modes to completely mess with your muscle memory. Just a few months ago, Capcom re-released DMC3 with more features such as co-op and handheld capabilities for the Nintendo Switch. There seems to be no end to how accessible the franchise can be with all the different versions, and it looks like Capcom is going to keep this trend going with a special edition for Devil May Cry 5. At the end of last month, a 4chan user posted an alleged leak regarding the specific things that will come with this version. And I just want to clarify that although these kinds of posts are very iffy, they do occasionally hold some truth to them, especially when there's more evidence that corroborates what was said. I'd also like to point out that the post has since been deleted from 4chan, but thankfully I was able to copy the info briefly before it was taken down. The alleged leak mentions that the DMC5 Special Edition will be released for the PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, and Xbox One. Lady Trish and Vergil will be playable, and V will have new abilities and will be playable on every chapter. Vergil will have his own story with 5 missions along with a secret new ending, and if all this is true, it'll be super dope. I think we all wanted to play with the other 3 characters, specifically Vergil, and given the fact that it's pretty much become a tradition to include Dante's power-hungry brother as a playable character, he's definitely going to be the dev team's top priority. I think it's safe to assume that we'll get multiple cutscenes as opposed to the typical intro and outro cutscenes we got in DMC3 and 4 SE. Since we're supposedly going to get 5 new missions for Vergil, we'll more than likely get brand new cutscenes to go along with it. We could possibly get things that fill in the blanks like how he found Nero, and maybe show what he was up to after he got his body back. My hope is that the developers actually adapt some of the story elements from the manga, such as the Visions of V book. There were so many things left unsaid in the game, and not only would this be a smart business decision to include these stories, it would also give the players more closure to this awesome arc. Since this leak says that V will have new moves along with more playable missions, I'm thinking that we might just get a shared amount of cutscenes between him and Vergil. Even though I was relatively pleased with his gameplay, there were a lot of players who weren't really feeling it. Some of the biggest complaints I heard was that the moveset was a bit automated and he was too slow, which is some fair critiques, but I honestly think that was the point. V's supposed to be this super weak and sluggish human that relies heavily on other demons to do his bidding. It's actually a major story element in the manga where he's trying to escape from Urizen, but his frail body was too weak to do so Griffin had to swoop in and save him. And I'm pretty sure the devs are going to hammer down on that particular aspect with these additional moves. But moving on, the alleged leak mentions that you can carry over your progress from the first game. Everyone will get new costumes, bikini costumes for Trish and Lady, and Dante and Nero will have their DMC4 costumes. The physical copy retail price will be $50, but if you own the game digitally, you will be able to get it for $25. And I guess I can see some truth to the whole bikini alt costumes for Lady and Trish. Those are characters that are going to feature some ecchi fan service, so the devs are obviously going to exploit those aspects since sex sells. But if the rumors are true that we're only getting the DMC4 outfits for Dante and Nero, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. Like, don't get me wrong, those outfits are cool and all, but I'd love to get something like the DMC2 outfit for Dante. It's a suit that absolutely made me fall in love with the character of Dante, and other than games like Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, it hasn't really gotten the love it actually deserves. So I'd absolutely love to see a hyper-realistic version of the suit utilizing the power of the RE engine. But anyways, I'm a little confused on what the supposed leak means when they say that the game will only be $25 if you own the game digitally. I'm not sure if they mean that the game will cost you $25 if you purchase it digitally, or you'll have to fork over the extra $25 for the digital copy of the next gen version like the PS5 and Xbox Series X. But I'm assuming that it'll feature a smart delivery where you won't have to pay for it, since both systems will have backwards compatibility and optimize the previous gen games even further. Whatever the case may be, I'm just happy that we're actually getting a physical copy of the game this time around. I was a bit worried since we didn't get a physical version for DMC4 SE over here in the West. So if the rumors are true regarding DMC5 SE, then that'll be a relief. Now, the last thing the leak mentions is that the game will be released in the holiday of 2020, but it doesn't specify which holiday. In a recent tweet given by the official Japanese Twitter handle for Devil May Cry, they mentioned that a collaboration of DMC5 will be held at the Capcom Cafe on July 22nd to August 26th. Coincidentally enough, this announcement was made a little after the alleged leaks came out. So we should definitely be on the lookout for some cool updates regarding Devil May Cry 5. But that's all the news I have for you guys today. We have less than 20 days until this event happens, and I'm assuming Microsoft will be holding some kind of event too, since they have marketing rights to Devil May Cry 5. We'll just have to wait and see how they roll it out. But while we wait, let me know what you guys think of all these rumors. Do you think this event will reveal the rumored Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, or do you think it'll be something minor? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I ask you to like or dislike the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up, it can be a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback and will only help me improve on future videos. But if you really enjoyed the video, it would help me out tremendously if you shared it with all your friends and followers on social media. Sharing really makes a difference. But once again, this is your boy RBG signing out on another Devil May Cry video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.